What's going on, you guys? Jay here and welcome back to the channel. So don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Today we're diving into something a little bit different, and we're looking at these interesting developments that are surrounding Shiba Inu, from the soon to launch Shi stablecoin to those recent surges in Shibarium's activity. Things are really beginning to heat up for one of the world's most iconic projects. Whether you're already part of the Shiba army or just curious about what's going on, this video will fill you in on the latest, and trust me, this is something you're not going to want to miss. So let's get straight into it. A lot of you might not know that Shiba Inu is preparing to launch a stable coin. The Shi stable asset is actually on the horizon, and it's going to play a massive role in the Shiba Inu ecosystem. This isn't just any stable coin. Whilst USDT and USDC are actually pegged to $1, Shi will be pegged to 1 cent. This unique approach is being designed to minimize volatility within the Shiba ecosystem, and this is going to offer a stable way for users to make transactions and participate in DeFi activities on Shibarium. Okay, but here's the kicker. How will Shi maintain its value at 1 cent? Well, the Shiba Inu development team, led by Shytoshi and Kao, are actually making sure to learn from past mistakes of other stable coins. Their aim is to create a stable and sustainable coin that supports the growth of Shibarium's decentralized ecosystem. This in itself could be a substantial game changer for Shiba Inu, making lending, borrowing, and yield farming on Shibarium easier and more reliable than ever before. Something currently being discussed is the lessons that they've learned from previous algorithmically pegged stablecoins like USTC. This has provided a huge amount of data, and what we're going to be seeing in the future is stable assets using a far broader array of assets to back up their peg. This enables them to have a large basket of assets which will not have a broader impact on the market if they do find themselves in a situation where they do need to save the peg, because inherently when USTC crashed, it actually dragged the majority of the market down with it, and that's why it's been determined as one of the worst crashes in history. So why is Shi actually so important for the Shiba Inu ecosystem? Well, let's break it down. You're looking at price stability, enhanced utility, and an increased burn rate. Shi itself is going to provide that stability, minimizing the volatility that often makes cryptocurrency hard to use for everyday transactions. It's going to be a critical part of Shibarium's DeFi ecosystem. Users will be able to lend, borrow, and perform other DeFi activities, and making it way more attractive for people outside the ecosystem to join. Essentially, you're providing your user with a wide array of tools instead of giving them a hammer and some nails and then sending them on their way. The increased burn rate is very bullish. This is the part which entices a lot of SHIB holders into supporting the ecosystem. More activity on Shibarium means more burning of SHIB tokens. As that ecosystem grows, Shi is going to be the catalyst for increased transaction volume, which directly impacts the burn rate. This all becomes a very bullish narrative for their ecosystem going forward. Shiba Inu's recent price jump has actually been driven by those rising Shibarium fees. Over the past month, fees on Shibarium have surged by an incredible 1,522%. This is actually climbing from a low of around 27 to 438 in a short period of time. And according to Shibarium Scan, the number of new transactions has also spiked, jumping from just over 2,000 to around 8,000 in a single day on September 26th. Here's why this really matters for SHIB holders. A portion of these transaction fees are used to buy and burn SHIB tokens, so they're really providing everything a holder wants at this moment in time. They want to see utility use case, but more importantly, they want to see transactions, they want to see volume, and then ultimately they want that bigger narrative to be fulfilled, which is burning through the 583 trillion Shiba coins that remain in circulation. So this altogether is a huge driving factor of that recent price movement. When we take a look at the SHIB burn data, it shows us that on September 26th, the burn rate also spiked by 640%, burning around 5.5 million SHIB tokens. And although this is a small amount, it's only going to continue, and we're going to see more regular burns as further adoption drives towards Shiba Inu's decentralized ecosystem. And I really think the key to their success is definitely going to be the implementation of SHI's 1 cent stable asset. This is going to allow a lot of SHIB holders to really never leave that decentralized ecosystem, allowing them to remain in a stable space. And what I really want to do here is actually applaud the Shiba Inu team, because they're following a tried and tested route and they're seeing positive reactions in their ecosystem. They are seeing growth, they're seeing further adoption. And I'm from the Luna Classic community, and we're currently going through the stage of possibly repegging USTC. And although a lot of people want to peg it to $1, I personally believe they should follow what SHIB is doing with SHI and peg to 1 cent instead. It's a far more achievable target from my perspective. And once again, Shiba Inu is proving that this is a tried and tested route. We're seeing a lot of decentralized stablecoins being generated now that regulation is becoming tighter. So I think there is going to be this huge battle of newly regulated stable assets that are in the decentralized space. We've got XRP, who are also on the cusp of releasing RLUSD, with them minting 99% of the circulating supply in the past 24 hours. So once again, this is now a situation where I think every ecosystem is going to be pushing towards their own homegrown, home-branded, stable asset. And SHIB is really leading the forefront of this. Looking ahead, Shiba Inu has even more exciting developments on the horizon. And if you're part of the crypto ecosystem, you're definitely going to want to pay attention. We're looking at the launch of the SHI stablecoin, Shibarium continuing to grow. We're going to see even more DeFi applications, cross-chain transactions, and really just broader adoption in everyday payments when it comes to Shiba Inu. They're evolving far beyond their origins as a meme coin, and this is a very powerful narrative as their ecosystem continues to grow, as it continues to strengthen. The burn rate will increase, their utility will expand. This could help drive the price of SHIB even further, solidifying its place even higher in those top crypto blue chip assets. It's really an exciting time to be part of the Shiba Inu ecosystem from my point of view. But what do you guys think? Could the SHI stablecoin be the game changer for SHIB? Will the recent Shibarium surge lead to a continued rise in SHIB's price? As part of the USTC and LUNC community, should we really take notice of what they're doing here in the SHIB ecosystem? Should we look towards a 1 cent stable asset, or should we remain on course as we currently are? Let me know in the comment section what you guys think. And aside that, look, like, subscribe, hit the notifications bell, all of that jargon, and just stay safe, stay humble, stay aware. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Ciao!